Hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode 35. And well, it's winter, it's November already, and well, I was promising more things and yes, they did happen off screen. Well, to be fair, it was like half of the Czech episode. We were doing some switcheroo between all those buses, so yeah, while these buses literally stayed here. And we sent all of them to customs. Well, we got epidemics right now, so there won't be many tourists. And it will be a little funny because, you know, our money are not too great. However, you do remember our trains and, you know, them running around. So at least we have options to make money in a different manner. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Now let's go with few of these stuff. You can see that, well, no, flatbed wagon, okay. You see we are building some of these houses around. Also some roads. Please do this faster than the other. Faster than other. Can we like destroy this stuff so we can do it in one big swoop? I hope so. So, you know, brick road and yeah, please just do it maybe a little faster. Can be done, and yeah, then workers is probably enough, at least for now, but well, let me know when it's done. Put it this way. We did have an earthquake. It was in the Czech episode. Well, it was not in the Czech episode, it was in between episodes. Nothing broke down. Only the school did suffer quite a lot. Now it's okay, but you can see we are absolutely out of option in terms of student, so we have to rise our limits pretty fast, and well, hopefully they will be able to catch up. It's not about, you know, people from here, it's usually probably about the buses. You can see they are traveling from the part up here. They will have their own school. That's something that we planned already. This is a kindergarten, this is a school. For some reason, most of those people are going to the school in the city. Well, who am I to tell them no? Oh, we got a sewage treatment plant. There is a truck, or should be a small truck, you know, delivering chemicals there. It's a direct line. A really small truck, one of those, you know, from AMOs from the start. Yeah, this is him. This is it. And yeah, we are treating water quite big actually. So we'll definitely need them. Yeah, epidemics. Now, complication, even death. Not too problematic, not too infectious, and yeah, but long await. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not using advertising right now, and we got 18% of university educated workers, so that's fine. Yeah, I switched off this hotel. This one will probably follow slightly after, and the same will go throughout the time with, you know, these hotels, because well, there will not be too many options, you know, to gain more tourists. So hey, that's what we have, which will lead to not enough workers, you know, not enough options to find, you know, occupation for our workers. Though we have a lot of, you know, coal, and they are able to ride here, it's not enough. We can send more of them here, but that would require some changes, and honestly, I think the time for a change comes now. Because we are not picking workers from here, we have 2 lines, and we basically need to do something with them. Now, we got a let's put it this way. We got the intercity line, which has a slight detour. Then it goes all the way in front of the first hotel, and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it turns around, and it goes 7, 8, and the end station. Well, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. It's still a little challenging, but hey, this is the line that will be replaced with trams. But the only thing it needs is basically adding another stop, and it may absolutely and greatly function as a way towards this factory area, which is exactly what we'll do. So it will be, let's remove the line from there. It will go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But after 7, which is here, and well, it was the 8, it will go back to number 3. And by the way, yeah, you know what? Let's start from here. Yeah, let's save it so it renames itself. Yeah, stop is full, which I get. And yeah, I'm not changing it, but I will change it pretty soon. So keep that in mind. So we have this bus. It is set to load workers. Nope. Then stop number 2. It is set to load workers. Nope. We're not loading workers. Number 3. Yeah, unload workers. Not happening. Number 4. Yeah, no workers. Number 5. Well, just unload because that's a get out stop. So far so good. Number 6. Yeah, load anyone you want, including workers, but not unload. Number 7. Load anyone you want, including workers, but not unload them. Then we'll go to what was stop number 2. I really need to name them. Not unloading workers. This stop again, not unloading workers. I'm not adding this one. It's a little pointless because it's currently out of limits. So keep it this way, and then get out here. This is an unload stop, and this is an end station. It is supplied with fuel. So we are changing the intercity line towards this bit. It should help. To be fair, we got another line, and that's a really small one. That's the textile, dedicated for textile one. It has had blue buses, and yes, it went to the station and then do the 2, 3, 4, 5 run, 6 here, and then it returns back, which is not ideal. And to be fair, we probably do not need it. So how is it looking? Yeah, these guys are running. We can remove stop number 2, which is okay, and just supply the other run. Or to be fair, let's that wasn't great. Let's add it. So yeah, you can unload anyone because it's the first stop. On the way back, I do not want them to do anything special. It would be fine if they could return the other way around, but well, like it's not happening. To be fair, I might even integrate these 2 lines. Yeah, we'll do it. So let's do a little bus hunt. And yeah, sure, you are now part of our crew. Yeah, we'll make them white, and you know what? You are going to... God, those were... Hordilibeň. Yeah, go. You are full. Okay. What about you? You can just travel around, I don't care. This one is going fully, which is fine, and it's full of workers, so that feels okay. Come on and go. Yeah, you can go directly to Horgilibeni as well. I don't mind. Yeah, this one is already going to the correct spot. So let's do it. Yeah, it will change the number of stop it's going to, but this is not a problem. We made it. This one is going as well to. Why it's going here? I have no idea. But hey, yeah. Again, number 10 is your destination. That's what we need. And what is the last one? Yeah, this is the last one. Sure. Come on, you can go. This, by the way, means that A, we could use a lot more if we want. We use a lot more workers, and we can accommodate a lot more workers because we will have, yeah, we will have a lot of parts here. So that's what we can do. Now, there should be snowplows. Well, there are two. Can we buy a third one without getting bankrupt? Yeah, I think we can. Same one will go with this. So yeah, 2 snowplows. And these are new technical services. This is a reconstruction office. And as you can see, they got quite a lot of stuff to do. So I'm glad they are happy and that they make it, because that's absolutely not optimal. And well, you guys just let me know when you're done, because it will take a while and I need you to assign to the stop. Though, to be fair, I can probably scrap it all together. Yeah, I can probably scrap it, so don't mind, don't care, because they will not going to be working. How is it looking, everyone? No, they are not able to get unloaded, which means we are full, and we can absolutely, you know, allow workers to get here. So far workers, but you know, cranes will go there as well, because why waste power? Why waste people? I also planned a little gem of, you know, fuel unloading, but yeah, I'm currently not planning to buy any, you know, tram, well, not tram, but train to supply fuel down here, but these will be future distribution offices. But I still am not sure if I want to do something with coal, something coal related in this general area. So, well, that's what will be seen. But I promised something in last episodes, and it sort of started happening. It started taking shape. Just placed few buildings, you know, a clinic, a fire station, playground, well, sports ground outside. And there will be small grocery store, small general store, alcohol stand, and a small station. So once this will be done, and I hope it will be quite soon, and we will make the roundabout thing happening, and then we'll get, you know, to this area. There's also a repair station, well, maintenance for vehicles, and a construction office, which will also serve as a, you know, reconstruction office for this area. They will have all of this, but the bulk of what will happen goes and will go still for stations from below. Now, to be fair, if we had money, which we don't, we could absolutely start buying new vehicles, because yeah, there are container stands which are set, and we have, you know, these 4. Yeah, these guys have absolutely 0 places to put waste in. But yeah, this is exactly what the path is for. We will need bulldozers and we will need, you know, workers to get to these things. So, well, we can build it right now and we'll sort of wait. We are hoarding gravel a little bit now. Once I will turn this on, it will be okay. And we will also start making with, you know, the cement plant and the prefab plant. Well, I'm not saying it has been approved by a central committee, but it's definitely something I am willing to. I'm willing to start on. So yeah, it will be a thing and it will happen. We got a pollution warning, and that's this one. Why so? 100% has not yet been reached, but the average is probably touched us a little bit. But it's not, at least it seems, on the snow it's really, you know, fucking weird. But it's probably not because of the bakery, but because of these guys, because yeah, they are quite polluting, and it will be worse. So I'm ready. Let's go to like 18%, because this will be a red one, especially after this one will get finished. So yeah, that's what we'll have. Yeah, and they are walking to all those factories. But well, at least they are able to, you know, move them in. Why there is no clothing at all? Feels strange. But well, I'm glad we have clothing. To be fair, these guys are making fabric. Do you still have ways to put it? Or, you know, I don't think you have. You know what? Let's tone you down a little, because yeah, they seem like they are okay, but they are definitely not. So yeah, we need to get rid of this. Or, you know what? There's actually a better solution. Let's change the Emacs office, because they are still transporting fabric up here, and that's definitely not needed. Well, to be fair, they have it they have the storage assigned, which is, yeah, but they are delivering only chemicals there. So if you need, you can also pick up both of these things, which will help us. And you know what? No, let's keep it this way. It's fine. I was thinking about, you know, them selling the stuff. I do not think I want it. So, well, let's keep it running the way it is running, and we'll be fine. We also started, you know, making the stuff. Because if I set it to 0% of fabric, they will just, you know, run like headless chickens, and that's not what I want. You know what? Let's do one thing. Stop loading fabric from here. And you can actually, you know, do a little more up here. We will be able to fit a lot more fabric to this warehouse. Now, this was probably a bit overkill, but yeah, 30% is definitely something we can work with. Hopefully it will be okay. And by the way, someone is missing snowplows. Who was it? Me? 1, 2. Yeah. Is it wise to spend money when we don't have tourists? Probably not, but yeah. Let's hope we will be selling a lot of clothing. Well, we will not, but well, that's what we'll see. There is a lot of clothing here, by the way. A lot of clothing here as well. Fuck. But we got wires. And when we got wires, it means we can do other stuff. For example, cableways, but they should be ready now. You do pipe connections, but well, where would I put it? So, well, maybe something else. Fertilization is okay, but it's nothing we need right now. Concrete railways might be interesting, but we're definitely not there. Not there yet to care. So let's just go down with this thing. Radio is something might be worth it because we are nearing 8,000 workers. Well, we are currently getting far away from 8,000 workers, I think, but that might be a thing to do. But well, you know what? Let's start with the nuclear sciences, because that's a thing we definitely wanna have. And I'm quite curious about what are we buying all the time. Yeah, it's steel. Okay, get out. You get out too, because I definitely do not want this. Yeah. Once again, hazardous materials save us. Okay, we'll need to have time for this, you know, a little bit. But well, that's what I will do. And yes, these guys will be running for, you know, 50%. Let's see what they will be able to do, or you know, maybe a little bit more. But I hope it will be okay. We are out of. Why is it problematic? Why are we not catching up? Is it these guys? Yeah, there probably have been some delay. So let's go for full blast then, because that's what we need. And you are missing electronics. We are missing well, we are missing a lot more than electronics. We are missing people, but that's not the point. We are not supplying electronics because I just now remembered we are not buying them at customs. Is it now the good time to, you know, make them? I don't think so. What the fuck? You know what? I don't think we need steel right now. Yeah, this is what we have seen. These are, yeah, this is the fabric factory, well, the clothing factory. This thing has been burning. Yeah, it's not burning anymore, so we are okay. Well, again, running lower on cash because we simply need it, and yeah, we'll need to take care about it a little bit more. Go home and stop loading. Yeah, this is what I will do. That's what I will need to do for a while, but well, it should be okay, and exports should be pretty fine. What are these, by the way? Why are you carrying the alcohol? It's, well, it's 50 rubles. I'm not carrying enough, but well, shouldn't be there. I will build. Yeah, well, I wanted to say I will build the cable way down here, but well, I won't. How is it looking? Yeah, we were okay. We were going to the bakery. This will not go great because yeah, someone just loaded. Someone just loaded a lot of. Stuff, and we are not. Yeah, we are out of power, and that's not great. Okay, you know what? You turn around and you go to the depot. We need someone to bring something for us to sell. Now what, you can absolutely come and sell. Yeah. Now we'll have problems. Well, we still have some money, but yeah, definitely not enough. I know that we have electricity problems. Fuck! Yeah, emergency fuel. Yeah, I understand. That's not what we want. Yeah, but we have clothing now. fine. I was hoping that someone will bring something to customs, but yeah, it's definitely... Yeah. Can go and supply and bring more clothes. This was not great. That was a little worrying. Yeah, I understand, because people are not happy because we were not having, you know, any power. It means if you are not having any power, this thing cannot run. When this thing cannot run, it cannot pump heated water. So when the water gets here, it's, you know, a little problem. And yeah, then shit hits the fan. Honestly, police stations still look okay-ish, the 4 ones we have, but I'm not sure we are, you know, in a good area. We definitely should have a police station, or even, you know, 2 of them right here. Because these 2 will be overloaded sooner or later. Probably sooner. Because, you know how it works. Nothing fancy about it, it's just a not good business. Well, yeah, 13 years after start, still getting close to 0 money, but well, it at least it should, you know, work. By the way, it's 1,000 tons, 1,000 rubles for, you know, a train full of crops. I was kind of thinking about, you know, doing the train a little longer. So far it looks like it's not needed, so hopefully it will be okay. The train will unload, it will load a lot of crops. Yeah. And then it is going to customs, so it looks like we are fine. The only problem here is that, you know, the clothing that is here will stay here. Well, it will be an emergency supply, so we'll treat it as that. However, we are getting quite overwhelmed with waste, and that's a thing I really wanted to do, but didn't manage so far. But there's the demo office, and I don't think it needs trucks. Well, it doesn't need trucks now, and when we'll need it, we can, you know, transfer there some. And you know what? You can dump sewage in it. Well, yeah, probably it would be better. Hazardous materials go directly here. Mixed goes this way. Plastic, well, we will not have plastic, but well, bio we don't have. Metal, now what is this thing, by the way? Ah, it's aluminum. Okay, that's probably not happening anyway, but well, we can add it. Construction waste up here. Water, you do not get water. We simply do not have water, so you won't supply it. It will go there. About plowing priorities. Yeah, we have these ones, so yeah. Please do it, because yeah, this is exactly what we do not want. And yeah, the point is, you should be able to reach the upper part of the city. So 1500. It's probably too low. 1700, yeah, because these ones are the ones I care about, and also these. So let's go like 1800. So why is there a problem? Is this house? This house is not, you know, looks like we are not having enough heat capacity. You're missing coal. Why are we, out of all things, why are we missing coal? Doesn't make sense. But this one is not full either, so yeah, I guess it has something to do with it. But that's not great. Okay, can we, you know, just steal some vehicle? We cannot. Do we have a direct line here? Well, we had a truck, but we definitely need... We definitely just up the supply a lot more, but it's on 80%. But it collides with something, probably with, yeah, probably with gravel and so, well, it should not. Train coaling station, okay, doesn't need that much. Though to be fair, it doesn't change a lot. This is not great. Let's make a dedicated truck. Because that's everything we need. But I am missing the depot I have. So, yeah, we need this thing. And let's make a dedicated truck. The truck can absolutely get, you know, even to these... you can go even to these towers to load. It would be weird, but we can do it. We can just set it to load, wait until loaded, go here, wait until unloaded. When fire, you know, when fire would break up, it would go. It would go along. By the way, don't we have snowplows here? Well, we have, but they're definitely not catching up. And by the way, we need fuel. So yeah, please guys, go. It's definitely needed. Did we also turn off other things? We did. Yeah, we can probably start with fuel again. Well, not fuel, but steel. Because we are building stuff and we need those supplies. There's nothing personal. Okay, this thing will wait. I wanna see the truck. This one? Nope. Is this one? Yeah. So, does it go slower or... That's fucking slow. Okay, we are not going to the conveyor tower. You can load it. You can load in it, but that's definitely not a good option. So, yeah, get out. Yeah, they are running through it non-stop, so... Yeah, this is why we are not enough, you know, with heat water, because... it doesn't work. And yeah, these are some... it was the long road. That's absolutely fine. I like it. Let's build a brick road. Yeah, towards here. Not a big issue, but we'll just do it in your spare time. No worry. Yeah, this thing will take a while. But we have a road finished up here. That's the long one towards the... yeah, towards the roundabout, which is fine. So, well, you know, when this thing is done, let me know. And from there, we will be able to continue. There's another road done, which is... yeah, this is the upper... this is the upper one. And that's because of the station. I really think we would. We could use it, but well, it will be... it will take a moment. I'm not sure we are able to keep up, but well, we can try. We can bloody try. And you know what? Let's do these two, because they can absolutely go on. By the way, they will be able to make the tunnel. Yeah, they will. So, well. Let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it that way. So, hopefully we solve some, you know, children problem. I'm not sure. We'll see. And yeah, by the way, it's January. Will they be able to do this? I think they will. I think they should. One, high priority. Build this. It's just a gravel road. It will be super fast. Well, at least I hope so. They got something around 1 month to do it, so, well, that's fine. No ambulances. Yeah, I do not blame you, guys. We did lose a bunch of people. Not sure what they were doing, but... well... we'll have other stuff to be worried about. And did I... Oh, yeah, I cannot click it because it's burning. So, yeah, that's not great. Can you just... Yeah, you can do it. So, that's fine. At least this thing is working. And, you know, let's not make you wait anymore, and you can actually start importing electronics. I hope that will change how our people feel, because especially university educated workers, they will start demanding it a little soon. So, well, that's about it. And yeah, currently we are not having any, you know, living crisis, so that should be okay. We are slowly rising on fabric, which feels fine. And we're missing only one thing. We're missing only trams. So, yeah, tram roads is something we started with, and due to there being no tourists at all, yeah, still epidemic, you can see it. Let's actually start modernizing the stuff together, because we need brick road with trams, and well, start from where we did. And so, yeah, this is one part. This will be another. Yeah, I know that in winter it's not great, but well, it will work. And also, you know, this is a part we quite honestly can go with. Trams are not going anyway further, so yeah, you can just start working on all of these. It's basically like half as it is, so... But that's not a problem, because currently we have a lot of free workers to spare. So why not? What is this, by the way? You can connect it probably, because that's an end station. I'm not sure I will ever need it, but well, you can probably do it. So that's okay. Yeah, they also finished some fences and walls. So yeah, that's it. That's it for now. I hope it's okay. Yeah, we are out of steel, but we are buying it again. So yeah, now it's in hands of our faithful train. Hopefully it will be you know, enough for it. And well, I hope we will not run out of money, but well, it seems like... Oh, fuck. What was that? Electronics. Yeah, okay. Fuck off. Nope. That's not where we are going. So, have a nice day and see you in the future. Bye bye.